Hey guys, Tarek here bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Elst Outskirts. Playing for today's pointing on the left, we have JibberJabberJobber playing as Soviets, who has counterattack, guard rifle combined arms, and conscript support. Going for a double combat engineer, fast tier 2 build. Teaming up with him is Evalance as Soviets, who has airborne troops, mechanized support, and defensive. From the right hand side, we have Ovidiu as OKW. Straight away going for Fortifications. And TeddyMcFluff as Ostheer. Straight away going for Jaeger Infantry. In terms of rankings here, this is a random team all round. TeddyMcFluff around rank 80. Ovidiu around rank 70. Evalance around 60 and Jibber in the teens. So overall a slight ranking edge towards the allies. Alright. Empires. Easy win up there in the north. Cut off play here from the combat engineers, catching Teddy out of position here. And it looks like they wired off the door on that side of the building as well. Cheeky stuff. Bring up some wire there. Maybe we're going to put some sandbags behind that at some stage later on. Preemptive wire, interesting idea. Here comes the machine gun. About to get flanked though. MG42, a couple of grenadiers coming around the side. And kind of on the road there as well. Oh, and now absolutely pinned. Grenadiers closing in. Jibber getting forced away. Not ideal. I'm standing out on the negative cover there. Looks like Ovidiu does have enough firepower to win this in the north though. Now jumping back. Here come the Pios, keeping the Maxim on its toes at the moment. Can't really set up. Troops coming out from base at the moment for Jibber. 3 Maxims so far. Interesting to see if this is where he stops or if he continues to go. We have one commander with guards, which I imagine will be the usual combo with Maxims like this, but have to wait and see. 4 grenadiers meanwhile for Teddy, not going to hang around for the Jaeger command squad. Going in at 2 command points, still quite a way off, but can use that time to also push out your tech a bit earlier. Hasn't done battle phase 1 yet. And there we go, MG forced away in the south. Engineer's a little bit too low here to hold on. Oh, and could even go down. There's a little bit of negative cover over here. Grenadiers need to chase. A little bit late starting the chase. Looks like a couple of them had to reload there as well, perhaps. Bit of a lucky break. But the machine gun does come in, gets the suppression going. Looking to reconnect a lot of decaps all over the map at the moment, but seems like the Allies getting off to a slow start. Can happen with these Maxim starts. So far the Axis have done a pretty good job of dodging around to the sides of them, limiting their effectiveness. Medbuck coming up for Teddy back here. Has got battle phase tech up, but Poe's way out on the battlefield, so not really in a position to build up that tier 2 yet. It looks like he's going to stay back here with these grenadiers that, you know, roughly half health, so doesn't feel so urgent that he has to return to the battlefield. Bleed that much manpower straight away. Maxim jumps into the building, does have a blind spot on this side. And now maybe could go down on retreat. Got the Maxim slightly in the retreat path. Got some negative cover here as well. Oh, but the retreat path is quite nice. They run off to the side. I thought they were going to come down through here. Lucky break for Teddy. Maxim perhaps about to get flanked by these stern piles. Does have a pretty good view of that coming around, so Jibber starting the retreat early. So I saw a retreat down the road though with the stern piles right there. And okay, locking into conscript support tactics. And going for 2 squads of conscripts now, alright. Where's the Maxim support tactics, Commander? And going off down the bottom there, Sternpire continuing to blast through, and the Allies continuing to struggle. Looks like they're about to lose control of their cutoff again. Squad accidentally left the point. A flank possible with these double conscripts over here. Does have Molotovs as well. Evalance could be pretty effective against the machine gun. Just spinning around now. Comes the molly. There's a little bit of negative cover right there, so those conscripts actually died really fast. But ultimately, the machine gun does get forced away. You only drop 1 model though, so pretty effective in saving manpower. G43 Grenadiers getting a bit of a flank on this Maxim meanwhile. Got another Maxim sitting up on the road, but might still be quite effective. It is doubling back. Gonna have that grenade perhaps, the Model 24. Maxim doesn't quite get the job done. Got the flamethrower there, adding some extra defenses. This machine gun jumping back in the building, but already flanked by the Grenadiers. And we've got some PPSH conscripts in the mix. You know how much I love those. Grenade out. PPSH is coming around for the other Grenadier squad, Uraing in, closing the distance. Oh wow, Teddy actually going for a Jaeger command squad as well. Has lost the Pios. And now going for the 222. This is a very late 222 though with this build order. Just getting decrewed there. Evalance in a bit of trouble. Good positioning on the Molotov, kind of catching the squad as it jumps out of the door. But yeah, Teddy really strapped for manpower. Can't generally afford to go for 4 Grenadiers and a Jaeger command squad and a 222. It's just too much manpower cost at that kind of timing. Also no repairs on the 222. No anti-tank gun possible if a Soviet light vehicle arrives. Tier 3 is up for Jibber. Hasn't started construction on T-70 yet though. No anti-tank grenades either. He's building another Tier 3. He doesn't realize he's already built Tier 3. Uh-oh. Hopefully he realizes in time. But his fuel is so low. Surely he notices this. Oh no! I've done this before myself. It's rare, but it has happened. Oh boy, nasty retreat path for those conscripts down the bottom. Oh no! No! Oh no! Max are getting chased down on retreat as well. I mean, you should have noticed just from the way that the fuel was all lining up. guess he just wasn't paying attention to the resources. Disc in the north. Some territory control going up there. Jibber losing one of those Maxims, getting stolen by the Grenadier squad. And Teddy able to build another Pyre as well. So, you know, Jibber ordinarily would be in pretty good position with a T-70 on the field, blasting away. Teddy with, you know, nowhere near enough for a pack at the moment. Probably could have been like 3 good minutes of control for Jibber, but going for the rebuild on the tier 3, slowing everything down a huge amount, really costing him so badly at the moment. Still hasn't able to get those anti-tank grenades either, which could help out quite a lot. It's pretty good long range, but can't go toe-to-toe with the squad behind heavy cover. Trying to get some sandbags up, but getting blasted by, is that double infantry support guns? Ouch. Lance is not impressed. T-70 trying to come in from the side. Did get close enough for the Faust. Got another Grenadier there. Gonna go for another Faust. Could still lose this on retreat. 2-2 out to the side. Conscripts do not have anti-tank grenades, but we might be able to get into the retreat path. Starts to move with the squad a little bit late. And the side blocker, I think, is going to save the day here. Unfortunate for Jibber. Really could have done with a kill on that squad. Struggling with the double tier 3 construction. Do have conscript repair kits in this commando, or infantry repair kits as they're called now, so potentially could have got some repairs going with one of those conscript squads. They do have roughly the same repair speed as a combat engineer, with no vet, no sweeper upgrade. Hit the dirt, but just bleeding way too much. Too much damage coming in. Comes the T-70 though, gonna try secure the retreat path. Doesn't want to get too close. Good bit of attack ground action there from the T-70, and the flamethrower also dishing out the hurt. Evalance making another dash towards the north. Got a bunker coming up there. Evalance has got tier 4 and a Katyusha first, going to be his option. It's a risky one. But, you know, we'll have a pretty nice target. Double infantry support guns camped there. Oh, Jibber not paying attention to the MG in the building. Oh, he was just jumping out of the building right then. Let's see the animation. Just one shot from the infantry support gun too late. Oh boy, Jibber having a real nightmare this game. Pack on the field for TeddyMcFluff now. The Allies continuing to struggle for territory control. PPSH conscripts though starting to have a bit of an impact, chasing away that squad quite cleanly. He knows the pack positioning, so he felt confident to come in there for a brief bit of damage. But the PPSH is here as well. This barrage coming through. Flamer ripping into that pack. It's getting quite low. PPSH dropping that squad very, very fast, but does survive. T-70 coming back in is risky. It looks like it's one shot from death. could go wrong for Jibber. Anti-tank grenades? No, he still doesn't have anti-tank grenades. Oh, that could be a 2-2-2 kill otherwise. T70 coming in. Jibber has them ticking at the moment. No. And then a main gun crit. Oh, so cruel. So cruel. This game is so cruel sometimes. Does manage to knock out the 2-2-2 at least with the PPSH fire. That's something. TeddyMcFluff getting away with the pack. Look at that. Look at how many units he has now. After stealing the Maxim, going for such a crazy infantry heavy build. Jibber now doesn't even have a T70 to fall back on. Investing in a quad at the moment. Well, I imagine it's going to be a quad. Don't know for sure. 42 coming up here, clearing off the bunker in the north. Didn't notice Evalance's first barrage. 2 kills though. Looks like it didn't do very much health damage to whatever it hit either. Doesn't look like Ovidiu lost anything. Sprint there. Easy flank on the Maxim. And Jibber having a nightmare continues. Look at that KD. Almost twice as many losses as kills. Same story for Evalance. He actually does have twice as many. Just not as many losses overall. Hit the dirt here. And here comes the quad. Got a Panzer IV on the field for Ovidiu and this range Katyusha barrage. Not hitting too much though. No upgrades on these squads for Evalance yet. None of his conscripts have the mobilized reserves yet. Maybe trying to save this for the anti-tank Overwatch, but I think it's probably a mistake. Still close to 3 command points away from that. Oof, nice wipe on retreat. That's one thing that the quad's really good at. If you drive into the retreat path of a unit, sit it still, the amount of damage it can spit out at super close range like that is very, very high. Very strong wiping tool. And the allies did desperately need to get a kill like that. They are really struggling at the moment. Close range caddy barrage. Not the ticket. Got the Zis up here as well though. It does have the anti-tank grenades too. Just missing though. Maxim moving into position. I think the heavy machine gun is still behind cover. And AoE suppression, wow. From that far away, that's surprising. And look at all these troops flooding forwards for TeddyMcFluff. Back a little bit further back, lining up on the quad, one shot in. Dodging away quickly. As quickly as the quad can, it's got pretty bad move speed. It does have the Vet 1 on it now. Can boost things up a bit. Evalance though continuing to struggle. A lot of pressure on that. Close range. Coming in with the PPSHs, retreating back into the rockets. This time the close range Katyusha strike comes good. Gets the wipe, nicely done. I mean, I don't know if that's something to be bragging about. Should probably have gone for maybe another squad of ogres. Usually you'd be up against a tank or two right now, and you could do with a Raketen or two as well, but not the case yet. Evalance hasn't got a single vehicle, even though he's more than enough resources for a T-70. I mean a T-34. Maybe going to go for the SU-85 though. He's a little bit under strength in the anti-tank department, only has the M42. So it's indeed going to be the SU-85. Usually with this commander, it's a lot of RAM and anti-tank Overwatch. So that's why I was expecting the T-34 first. And Evalance is struggling a little bit in the anti-infantry department since he hasn't gone for mobilized reserves on any of his conscripts so far, so T-34 could help in that department. Easy dodge away from that grenade for Jibber. Black Panzer coming in. Is this under pressure? Still no anti-tank grenades for Jibber, so if he loses this, he's in some trouble. He sets up, but doesn't quite get a shot off. Flak Panzer flanking around. Seconds is firing though. Needs to get the squad out of the building. Jibber under a lot of pressure. Anti-tank gun setting up. Quad doing some maneuvers. Light artillery barrage clears out the other anti-tank gun. Maybe the quad can come back for the Maxim decrew. Conscript's coming in. Gonna go for... Where's he running to with that? Quad, no chase on these units. Getting away on low. Black Panzer chasing the base, hoping to catch this combat engineer. Still not taking anti-tank grenades. Here it comes now. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Quad continuing to do some work. SU-85 trying to find the angle, but can't really get in there. And we've got a second Flak Panzer in for TeddyMcFluff now. Recruits this, spins around, gets one shot off before going down. Quad in shambles. Got the conscripts there, could go for the recruit. SU-85 gonna catch the Flak Panzer in base. So one down for Teddy. Managed to recrew his pack as well. A little bit surprised we didn't see Jibber go for the recrew on this pack here, but maybe he feels like he's stabilized somewhat with his teammates SU-85 arriving to save the day. Overall, could have been a lot better for Jibber if he had anti-tank grenades, a little bit more micro on the quad, but very easy to get overwhelmed in that kind of scenario. Just like so much going on. No Faust there from Teddy though. Slow down the SU-85 a good amount. Light artillery barrage though called in. And decrewed again. For how badly that the Allies have been doing to this point, still the VPs are almost dead even, so you know, their territory control may be horrible, their KD may be even worse, but wow, cheeky through the shrubbery into tank grenades. Barrage not quite finding the overs there. Well-timed retreat. Another Flak Panzer for Teddy. He's not giving up on that. Jibber has managed to get his tech down though, and gone for the T-34 first. Not going to go for the KV-1. Interesting. Just wants to have the impact of the T-34. KV is quite a lot more fuel. Right there. Have the 152mm artillery strike in this commander. Used to have the incendiary barrage, right? Which I actually think I prefer. What can you do? Missing there. Attack ground attempts from Evalance. No, he's not going to go full attack ground mode. He's coming around the corner. He's got one more shot. And there goes the Panzer IV. Fresh howitzer constructed, but Jibber does have the 152 artillery. This is one of the only purposes of it, really. Even then, I don't know if it's guaranteed to kill, right? There now, it definitely will. One shot from the T-34 connecting. Alright, so Ovidiu losing that. Going for 2 Raketens now. Probably should have had one of those earlier, like I was talking about. Like I was talking about like 5 minutes ago. Spent through some of that 1,300 manpower float that he's bragging about. And yeah, Howie instantly dead as well. So that does put the Allies now in a more level position in terms of overall army size. And he's going real deep there. Both of these anti-tank guns on death's door. Extremely low on health. T-34 in the north with the engine damage now. Nowhere near combat engineers for repairs either. But yeah, Allies are actually in the lead in terms of VPs. Conscript's not chasing around the corner there. Don't drop any models from those grenadiers because of that. And the flak pans are keeping Jibber contained with the double Zisters back at base. Evalance seems very keen on doing those super close range Katyusha barrages. Looking for wipes. There is a very safe target to go for over here, the double ISGs. Next to the tech truck as well, so... The Katyusha isn't the best at going for the super close range barrages. You know, the Werf is probably better, so is the Calliope. S-25 trying to do some damage to the mechanized truck there, but just can't get a shot through. Getting smoked off here. T-34 is mobilized. We've got 2 packs. It's not full health though. One Faust and we'll get engine damage again. It's a little bit risky for Jibber using it on that health threshold. T-34 out now for Evalance, who is still floating quite a lot of manpower, getting close to his pop cap limit. Damage onto a lot of units here. Flak Panzers is making their play. Good light artillery barrage connection. One of these gets decrewed fast. The other one doesn't quite get the shot through on the Flak Panzer. Down it goes. Out of control though, doing quite a lot of damage. And both the Zis end up getting decrewed because of that. So Jibber maybe originally could have backed away and mounted a pretty good defense here, but with both the anti-tank guns getting decrewed like that, and now the M42 as well, things are looking bad. Where's Evalance going with his Katyusha? Uh-oh. Black Panzer right there. Oh, T-34 blocked one shot, but accuracy shots connecting. The Flak Panzers causing a ruckus. Now I've got the double packs in a very forwards position. And they get decrewed in an instant by those V3 PPSH conscripts. What a chaotic sequence that was. These players just let it all hang out. Next, I'm trying to cover these anti-tank guns. Got the sustained fire active but getting flanked. Could assist in this defense because all the anti-tank runs are over here decrewed at the moment. And you just jump on top of this one. Conscript's hoorahing in, closing the distance. Don't think that's going to make it home either. Has to cross that road. I was never going to make it home with the conscripts there. So, Teddy got quite a lot of damage done, but the double packs maybe a little bit overextended. Both decrewed. Good find though on that Katyusha. But yeah, would be better if you, you didn't lose those double packs. Oh man, that was crazy. Nice. Poised to recover quite nicely from that though. You know, Evalance can maybe pick up one of these anti-tank guns. Jibber could maybe go for triple anti-tank gun as well. They've got the Ram anti-tank Overwatch perhaps later on for the King Tiger fresh on the field. He's threatening the Faust, but give up on that. Allies have drained out fast though over the last couple of minutes. Falling behind here. Rebuild on the Katyusha from Evalance. And this one going after the double ISGs. One of them decrewed. Double Raketans working their way around the north. We've also got a flak base covering flak emplacement. Covering the VP. Double Raketans sneaking in from this angle. SU-85. Some trouble here perhaps. Ram. No engine damage. It's done for a while here. Conscript's coming in. No Ura though. They could get the anti-tank grenade off. Here there goes the Ura now. A little bit late and the flak base is there preventing them from getting in range. And King Tiger does get away alive. We're out here. Treads destroyed. Can't do much. Jibber's T-34 coming in. This one is Raketen also getting decrewed, and Jibber blocking this one briefly. Oh, good hit from the T-34, and all the anti-tank guns are pushed up. Jibber crewed them all. Maybe could do some damage to these OKW tech trucks. Got a light artillery barrage called in from Teddy. Got double G43 Grenadiers right there. The pack is there as well. Decrew on both of the packs. T-34 very slow dodging back. Took a lot of damage from that pack. The King Tiger was threatening to come forwards as well. T-34 continue to do damage. Pack has pushed forwards. Not quite far enough though. King Tiger, one combat engineer down. Barrage coming in. S-35 backing away. Oh, KV-1 on the far side, going toe-to-toe with the Panzer IV. Favoured in that engagement. And the packs over here decrewed. Perhaps donated back. Maybe Jibber can kill them before they fall into Axis hands. Kills one of them. Jibber never really charged in with this KV-1. Is quite heavily favoured in the head-to-head with the high armour of the KV-1, and health, but just stayed at range where the KV-1's penetration is quite bad as well. Ended up coming up with the longer repair time, but doing some conscript repairs while capping. Don't gain any bonuses to repair times by vetting up your conscripts, unlike with the combat engineers. So they don't really scale. TeddyMcFluff accidentally packing up there and activating the incendiary rounds. Don't think that was intentional. Salvaging the ISGs now. Ovidiu giving up on that. Going for another squad of Obers. Calling in the zeroing artillery in the centre. Maxim's going to have to be careful. Shells are going to be hammering down shortly. This is definitely dead now. Stug, oh boy. Making a bit of a play. Main gun crit again for Jibber. He's just having no luck with those main gun crits today. And the KV-1's going to go down. We've got the double Zis coming in. Stug facing in the wrong direction though. T-34 racing down the road, but now also doing a spin around maneuver. There go the conscripts during this chaotic sequence for Jibber again. Double tank gun setting up. T-34's there as well. How does it not have sight? And there goes the Stug. The KV-1 gets away. TeddyMcFluff with the bad tank handling. Conscript's gonna go down on retreat though. Do manage to decrew a maximum, it looks like, perhaps, with the Molotov. So fast to Vet 3 when it's on that road. 35's there, vested up. Evalance hasn't quite managed to save up for the anti-tank Overwatch. Close, but not quite there yet. Panzer 4. Threatening to advance. Kill on the M42, I think that was. Not a big deal. Still got a decreased Zis back there. If anybody does want one. Pack coming into the center. Ram coming in. Oh, and this one gets the engine damage. Anti-tank Overwatch coming down. We do have a Panzer 4 there, which is going to soak a couple of those anti-tank Overwatch hits. 385 racing down the center of the road, having its sight blocked though at the moment by the vehicle wrecked, smoking away. 385 gets one shot off. The anti-tank Overwatch, maybe that can finish the job, and it does. 385 did also go down though. Taking some raketing fire, maybe the pack also got a shot in. So overall, it ends up being probably what I call close to an even trade. You know, a T-34 as well as a Vet 3 SU-85 stacked on top of that. All the munitions for the anti-tank Overwatch. So, not the worst for Ovidiu. KV-1 out the back repairing up. Decrease this in the center. There's a 4 blitzing in, looking for the candy kill. Evalance doesn't have any tanks, doesn't have any anti-tank gun. Triggers a mine, but the blitz was just a bit too fast. T-34 coming through the center, looking to chase that down, but takes 2 slamming shots. And now engine damage from the Faust as well. Does this there. Panzer 4 gets skirts, and now a main gun crit coming back the other way. And down goes that tank. T-34 still alive. Teddy crews the Zis, maybe hoping to get one shot off, but the T-34 just a little bit too fast with all that vet. Gets away to safety. This has been a high action game for sure. Not always the cleanest plays, but pretty entertaining. Jibber able to recrew the Zis. The double Zis going again. I think that wasn't an enemy mortar. Friendly mortar. They probably didn't make a voice line for that. Jibber just getting stuck in with the KV-1. Have to be careful though. Oh. Okay. KV-1, kind of similar to the T-34, relies on that hull gun to do a lot of its DPS. So if it's not facing towards the enemy, not that impressive. But got the decrew, ran away. Meanwhile, Teddy, a lot of fuel, no manpower. Really struggling in that department. Even if he does get a tank out, doesn't have any pies to repair it up either, so a little bit of a bind for Teddy. T-34 coming in, but this is the Hornet's nest at the moment of anti-tank guns. And that was a slow dodge from the T-34. Ends up going down. Katyusha, oh boy, could take a Faust here, sprinting in. There's a little bit of road there. Katyusha might be able to get away. He's going to take one Faust. Suppression. And the small arms damage not quite enough. Very close call for Jibber there. Almost went down. I think that little bit of road just allowed the Katyusha to be just fast enough, outpacing the sprinting reindeers.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Okay, rebuild on the King Tiger. KV1 just sitting in front of the pack, trying to get the D crew. Taking a lot of damage in the meantime. Packets V1 as well. Grenade out. Mortar D crews. Heavy mortar, I think that is. Oh, that's the regular mortar. The heavy mortar still alive. Allies down to just 100 VPs, so they are quite far behind. They do have 2 of them in their control at the moment. Still got 2 kittens up there. If anybody wants them. Evalance still doesn't have an anti-tank gun, so picking up one of those could help a bit against this King Tiger, maybe even 2 of them. Could be quite nice. Does have an SU-85 though. I'm back for repairs currently. TeddyMcFluff with the Panzer IV rebuild. As I said, no repairs for that available at the moment. Might have to use his teammates' mechanized repair station. Oh, there we go. That's a nasty caddy barrage. Grenadier down. In the north, SU-85 repaired up to a reasonable degree at least. Tiger coming in though. Really, Evalance just never recruit those. Oh boy. SU-85 on focus sight mode, moving very slowly. Conscript's no anti-tank grenade plays at the moment. Panzer IV's up here as well, maybe looking for the wraparound. And then on the rear of the SU-85. Maybe going for the Katyushas, not entirely sure. King Tiger getting battled back. So far the anti-tank gun positioning of Ovidiu not very impressive. Just trying to hold on to the VP. SU-85 closing in, could take a Faust by doing this though. No. Should have taken a Faust. Big mine there. Slowing down the Grenadiers. And the Panzer IV out the back ends up going down. Don't think Evalance had a Katyusha anymore. Did he? Well, his one already died. Relatively smoking wreck though. Maybe the Panzer IV caught it then. Bottom. This one not nearly as lethal as the last. Nexus making a play for the north. Would you fresh squad of overs? Not even that fresh. Still don't have the LMG on them. Not that MG34. They're not that strong. WS-85's up here. The grenades. Triple overs in fact. And 2 of them don't have the LMG upgrades. Very strange. pokes his head around the corner, but there's a lot of anti-tank facing that direction. Damage onto the KV-1 as well. Second Katyusha, meanwhile, for Jibber. There are a lot of Axis support weapons running around. So this could be pretty effective. T-34 now for Evalance. Still a good chunk of munis away from the anti-tank Overwatch though. Might go for that immediately here. The Katyusha barrage clears off one of the packs. 35 trying to stay out of Faust range here. Doing a pretty good job of it too. Axis are capping down the bottom again though. KV-1 heading down that direction. Could take engine damage from a Faust. Teddy though doesn't have a tank to really come over and finish the job on the wounded KV-1 anyway though, so not too big of a deal. Oh, Jibber driving forwards with the S-85. Oh, does not get any luck with the escape there. S-35 goes down. Every shot connecting from those packs, max range.
We are losing territory.
Cobra out there. Good amount of health damage onto the conscripts. Ooh! Big shot from that King Tiger. KV-1. Trying to get the wipe here. Double packs are there though. Has to give up on the chase. Here we go. T-34 coming in with the Ram. S-35's nearby. Gonna drop the anti-tank Overwatch back here as well. S-35 having its shots blocked though by this tech truck, so King Tiger might not actually go down with this play. Again, the vehicle wreck probably blocking some of the sight, so the King Tiger is able to sneak away into the fog. Again, not the cleanest usage of that combo. There's a Sparage as well. S-35 just try and knock out the tech truck. Panzer IV now for Teddy. Panzer IV doing a wraparound. Uh-oh, Katyusha over here could be in some trouble. Teddy's going in for them. Find one. Oh, but not a clean hit, an AoE hit. Panzer IV still chasing in. But now the KV-1's coming across. Turret facing the wrong direction now. Oh, but the KV-1 missing. Katyusha, I think it's too far away, but the KV-1 missing again. Katyusha backing herself into the corner here. No snaring squads back at base. Maybe the Panzer IV can get out of this one.
The enemy is attacking our HQ.
He's got a whole bunch of troops coming forwards to support the possible retreat path. KV-1 is a little bit faster. Does it not have any speed bonuses? It looks like it's faster than normal bit too.
We have lost the mortar crew.
Oh, the conscripts never came back for the anti-tank grenade, and it looks like that's gonna get away after that crazy base dive. What a game. Oh no, he briefly stops over here for some reason. And there's enough of the kill. There's enough of the kill. Greeny is nearby, could fire off a Faust on it though. Got the double packs right there. They end up retreating. Panther taking engine damage up there. Tiger in spearhead mode. Axis threatening to drain out the allies on the VPs right now. Double packs blasting away at that KV-1. Still alive though for the moment. Squad in the center capping. Panther backing away. S-35 chasing it down. There are quite a few shot blockers up here though, having trouble finding the angle. King Tiger needs to get up here. 35, one more shot, but he's getting too close. The fires off a shot in return, hiding behind the building. Oh! Gets the kill. King Tiger coming up this way now. It's too late. S35's already making a clean getaway. Got the double Zis spinning around now as well. Jibber though, forced all the way back, going for a rebuild on the S-85. No tank on Teddy's side though at the moment, with that Panzer IV going down. Double Zis getting chased down by the Obers, but yeah, without that LMG, it's not that threatening. S-35 on low. From that amount of health, he could even potentially die to one shot from the King Tiger, but does have that range advantage. King Tiger isn't Vet 2 yet. Hasn't gone up to 50 range itself, so 15 range advantage at the moment. G43 squads getting another flank. Just all game they've been flanking these machine guns for Jibber. He hasn't had best of luck with those, and Axis looking to reapply the drain, going for the cap in the center, trying to get something going in the north as well with the Vet 5 Oversoldaten up there.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Comes the Katyusha barrage, quick retreat. Both of them get away alive. KV1 making a bit of a play. We've got the double packs there. Got the Katyusha there as well, but it's on cooldown. Grenadiers nearby for the Faust. Oh, one Katyusha was ready to fire. And one of the packs gets decrewed.
The enemy has destroyed an anti-tank gun.
Here comes the King Tiger. S-35 bouncing. S-35 getting maybe a touch too close there. The T-34 coming in. Still don't have any ram action. T-34, I don't know what it's doing. S-35 continuing to bounce though, having some real bad penetration luck. Light artillery barrage into the center. Not getting too much so far though. Templiers do manage to get the decap. Here comes the Panzer IV. Ovidiu trying to make a play. Evalance with no anti-tank gun support. Gonna go for the ram on the Panzer IV. Engine critical. Vet 3 on the S-35 now. Here goes the T-34. Should be able to take down the Panzer IV though.
We are suffering vehicle losses.
Jibber trying to get some plays going, chasing off the tank from the bottom, but the VP pressure very high on the Allies at the moment. Oh, S-35 takes an engine crypt, got the Raketen nearby as well. It's in some big trouble now. Katyusha is nearby, maybe that can get the decrew on the Raketen. He's going for it. Ooh, slight overshoot, no good on the scatter. And the Raketen's still alive. King Tiger rumbling forwards. S-35 though, kind of hiding behind the tree line from the Raketen at the moment. But backing himself into a corner, no real escape. Nothing to come through and save the day for Evalance. Does have a lot of manpower though. Could go for like 2 squads. Try to get something going. Maybe like a Dishka even. Could be like a fast option. Call that in. Get it on the field immediately.
Isolated sector.
He's not draining out fast at the moment. Oh, took the squad down in the center though. It's just under some pressure. Pack there. Doing the work with the target weak point now. And here comes a Stug for Teddy, looking for the kill. We've got the S-35 nearby.
The enemy has silenced one of our anti-tank guns.
this did end up getting decrewed. We've got some grenadiers nearby. These double Katyushas could be in some trouble. S-285. One shot on the Stug. KV-1 coming back in. Panzer IV also coming in. There goes the Stug. Panzer IV connecting again. With the speed that ends. We've got 3 Katyushas back here. Allied tanks missing, but the Panzer IV bouncing. Bit of bad luck for Teddy. Very low chance of that happening. Circling around. Bouncing again. Oh my. What a game. What a game this has been. Oh my god. What's that? Like 120 pen versus like 130 armor? At that range? That is horrible luck for Teddy. Pushed a pack all the way forwards here though. Might be able to get the kill anyway. Yep, there goes S-285. No dodge. Jibber desperately trying to get on the VPs. Attack going forwards again. Do manage to neutralize that. Here we go. Is that right? Did both the allies have that much manpower right at the end of the game? I know that they were like desperate to get on the VPs, but could have been a little bit better for them. But yeah, what a action-packed match full of carnage, chaos, main gun crits, Jibber so far behind in the early game, going for double tier 3. Oh man, and just so many dives and things going wrong, backfiring, team weapons just all over the map 24/7, nobody picking them up. A rare match, this one. Pretty entertaining. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like good game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you off to the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.